against we going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hold on, I gotta fix this right quick so we can continue. Right. We're going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We won against the Dallas Mavericks, but now we're going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. If y'all like the video that I was just doing, I really appreciate it. That was a good compliment and everything. But yeah, man, we gotta keep grinding so we can reach February. But yeah, man, the opponent that we're having today is against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So yeah, man, let's get it started. We're 38-0. This controller is really acting up. I don't like the way it feels, and it's too hard for me to control. So every time I'm trying to pause it and everything, it just automatically go faster and faster and faster. I just don't like this controller.
Small forward position at 6'6", number 22, Paolo Sefolosha. Starting at shooting guard at 6'6", number 21, Andre Roberson. And in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 13, Nerlens Noel. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 8, Danilo Gallinari. The other guard, standing 5'11", number 3, Chris Paul. Billy Donovan is your head coach. Ladies and gentlemen, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Beer, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Harris. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Harrison at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, they've got Gallinari. Paul out there with Robertson. And it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Noel in at the center. Now here's Paul. Now the pass to Sefolosha. Good, and Paul gets the assist. We're just halfway through the season, Brent. Talk about the value of leadership and keeping everyone focused night in and night out.
A lot of that will come from your coaching staff and the messaging, but I will tell you what, Kevin, playing with a star player that goes out there and does it night after night, watching James Harden, watching Russell Westbrook, watching Steph Curry, have the kind of unreal performances for the game 56, the game 68. You're just sitting there in amazement. You want to step up and say, you know what, I want to be there for you.
But to me, that may be the most important. Like every game they're there. Every single game.
They are there. They're excited to be there. They're excited for you to be playing, and they raise the level of your attentiveness to being competitive on a nightly basis. And truly, those guys become inspirational to you.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And slam dunk by Noel.
so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. They've yet to find success against the Lakers, going 0-2 in the first two meetings between the teams. Coach said a lot of the problem is we just get deflated when they go on a big run. We have to know that with LeBron, a run is going to come. We just have to have the mental fortitude to fight through it. But that's a big challenge when LeBron gets himself and his team going. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Green, no luck. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Sefolosha misses.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably
maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, it looked like the better team.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Robertson with it. Now Green defending. Here's the floater. Robertson can't hit.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny.
Come on, bro. Make your shot, Green.
James finds Green. Back to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And Davis gets to go on the assist by
good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
And Brett, even though the Thunder have come up short in recent years, they are looking to the future as their time.
Well, interesting the way that Sam Presti went about his business in the offseason, trading away Russell Westbrook and then collecting so many draft picks. I can't even count them.
Good shot, Green.
What a great way for them to rebuild and revamp in Oklahoma City.
So here's Gallinari following the 3 by the Lakers. Pass to Robertson. From downtown, the Thunder with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shoots a fader again, Los Angeles.
And when you get for that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
I was gonna say, bro, if we wasn't gonna tie the ball game up, bro, man, it would be crazy. All the open looks we had for the threes, we missed like 2 of them back to back.
Muscala is checked in for Gallinari. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Sefolosha. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Paul. Here's Ferguson. Schroeder surveying the floor. Offensive rebound. Noel. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's Cook. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Schroeder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And you watch Dennis Schroeder, you can see how deadly Brent he can be when he's walked in.
Well, he accepted the role in Oklahoma City about coming off the bench and trying to be a spark plug for Schroeder. It's really about consistency, Kevin.
And so here is Oklahoma City, following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Shot clock at 5. It's D from Cousins.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
That's crazy, but we're gonna lose our first freaking game.
Nobody near Schroeder. His three-pointer's off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Outside Brent. There's the triple. Ferguson with the rebound.
We're gonna lose our first game, bro.
Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cousins against Noel. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Here's Cook. Nailed from three-point land. Here's Schroeder. Fires the three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
We gotta tighten up in the second quarter before it's too late, before we lose our first game to the OKC Thunders, man. This controller really hit different, bro. Like, this controller for the Xbox Series S is connected to the Xbox current gen, but I don't like how it plays because, like, every time I'm trying to shoot the ball on the high spot, sometimes I miss. And then every time I try to move around the court, it's just too hard to move.
Night in and night out as a point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Noel. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Ferguson in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 24 points. High, arcing shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Cook. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Oklahoma City shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Schroeder, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cephalosha comes in for Terrence Ferguson, and Paul subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Troy Daniel. And Harris subbed in for Quinn Cook.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was.
Why do you think Steph back in,
now
bro?
entering that category. Yeah. I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. The Thunder lead by 4. Schroeder outside. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 5 now.
And that's how you finish on the break. Green showing great hustle in transition.
They double him with Green. Your passes to Cephalosha. Fades back. And that one is off.
Come on, teamwork.
Go the other way with it. Bradley kicks to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for Andre Robertson. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. James comes in for Green, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Avery Bradley. And it's tied up with that one.
We just gotta play defense, guys.
Let
them
them just
set
last
pace,
for
bro.
tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Kuzma. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Kuzma's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Now the big man, the Brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Pass to Muscala. Ball against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line. Most nights throughout the course of the season.
We could tighten up our defense.
He's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
It's just controls
by Oklahoma City.
Offense. Anybody can make the shot.
Can they turn it around?
Defense,
hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Ferguson's checked in for Paul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley's checked in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Harris.
Bridges Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Lakers leading by 3. Cook dishes to Doug. Back to Cook. Gallinari against Dudley. Bradley, that's for 2. That one's good from the corner. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Robertson finds Gallinari. A floater. It doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Cook the pass to Dudley. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Dudley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Miskawa. To the wing on the left. The pass to Ferguson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And the Thunder making a change here. And he can't hit the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Back to Cook. Pass to Bradley. Now Dudley. Over Gallinari. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Don't think about Avery Bradley being an unselfish player, but when he makes reads like that, it feeds his confidence as a playmaker.
And the first half is now in the books. Lakers ahead, up 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburner, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed. Wow, I never knew that bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were spending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? How can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go.
And we got third quarter of basketball quickly, 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Lakers leading by 9. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Harris in at the 1. Kuzma kicks to Harris. Kuzma passes to Green. Drops it in from 11 feet. Green's got 7 points in the game. Brett, when you look back on all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player, but you know the role that he had, the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. Now Gallinari, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Gallinari wide open, misses the jumper.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
James, no good.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Ball against Harris. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
And here is Paul. He has 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Let's go. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Green. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Davis, good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Paul kicks to Robertson. There's the feed to Noel. Makes it off the glass. Noel's got 8.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Shooters checked in for Oklahoma City. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. They get it again. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Harris with it. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three by the Lakers. Here's Paul. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Cephalosha finds Gallinari. Now Noel. Back to Gallinari. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now Schroeder following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Schroeder passes to Gallinari. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bradley, that's for 2. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been huge.
Yeah, I'm just going to get some batteries, though, too. Though. I ain't getting off of Amazon, but I know I want some batteries. So... some batteries.
Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Cephalosha. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Paul. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Troy Daniels in for Avery Bradley. Stolen by McGee. And Harris wide open. He shoots again, Los Angeles.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Oklahoma City shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Schroeder dishes to Muscala. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Davis kicks to Harris. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Davis. Fader on the way. Back to Daniels. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Thunder with the possession here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the pass to Ferguson. Takes the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got his first points of the night.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 20-5 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Gallinari is out there with Ferguson. Then there's Andre Robertson. And there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That one good for two.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Ferguson. Gallinari outside. Now here's Noel. Pass to Ferguson. Puts it up. Oklahoma City gets it back. McGee with the block. Harris inside the line. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gallinari. Shoots over McGee. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the pass to Ferguson. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Here's Robertson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Talk about the length of Robertson, and that time he uses it to great effect on the board.
Fades and shoots. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Inside, here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
Robertson rising up and stretching out a bit to throw one in.
Cousins, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a racer.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Gallinari outside, and a miss there on the triple.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Noel against Cousins. Count the basket.
Just great touch from the mid-range from Boogie there. Confidence to pull the trigger. He's open just enough and knocks it down.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Noel. And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if a player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further, to keep him around the culture.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Diallo. Passes it to Muscala. Down low, Burton lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Burton's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now Diallo. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. When it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for James.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
To the left wing, here's Burton. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kuzma inside. Again, Los Angeles.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it was a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Alright guys, so we won against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we gotta go against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. But if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Trying to post mostly every day, every week when I have free time. Yeah, man, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by the time we reach February, we should be around like Boston, because you know the Houston Rockets is on the 18th. So by the time we finish the series, we should be able to go to February 1st. So February 1st is right here, but we got 8 more games before that begins. So hopefully we can continue the series, but we're gonna play one more game, which is the Cleveland Cavaliers. So if y'all enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to post something every day, every week when I have free time. Catch you guys in the next video.